Alright, so in this video we're gonna react to this woman basically saying why she doesn't believe in love anymore and never wants a relationship again. So yeah, let's see, and we'll also see the other girls and guys' reaction to it.
Why do females fall in love? Answer my question. When do females?
It has to do with oxytocin release.
Attachment.
You want the biological answer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And after that point, they become crazy. After that one night where they cuddle you, they f you, and they sleep with you. And after that,
women become emotionally
they're crazy.
Don't
You think,
sleep
why
with them,
the fuck?
then. Like, don't sleep with them. You have that option.
Yeah.
You open the
There's
gate.
street.
For some girls, that's like a revelation. I get used, abused, I deal with all these men are bad, and those men are bad. And you're like, well, don't sleep with them. And to some girls, that's like, whoa, I never knew that was an option. I could close my legs. Selectiveness is important, people.
And there's two different types of females in this world. Obviously,
I think there's
if
more
your
than
man
two.
partner,
I wouldn't
you
consider.
stay
I don't know about
home,
street and
obviously,
household. And that's
I
it.
see you three
are
as
giving me
housewives,
AIDS.
and I see myself on the streets.
That's
you know
gross.
why?
You are
You know
giving
why?
me AIDS.
You know why?
disagree.
Because the man that you're with, that you think will provide for everything, you sit at
Would you like me to tell you
home
why
and
you
worry about
would you like
him.
me to tell you why you think of yourself
You
that way?
have pride
Hold on,
in my
hold
man
on,
cheating
let me
with you
talk.
because you think that brings you up?
No,
That
it does
does
not bring you
up.
up.
So why
But
would
you
you
always
want
have to
that?
have that constant fear that your man is cheating on you.
No, I don't. I trust my man.
Yeah, why?
Oh,
Why are you?
yeah, you
why?
trust your man until one day some girl texts you, hey, is this your man texting me?
And guess what?
You're going to blow up
It's
on
'cause
him,
you're
you're going to hate him, you're going to kick him out, and you're going to start all back over
okay,
looking
this is
for
why you've
another
always
relationship.
You know what she's really doing? She's really just telling us her situation and her reality, because clearly some of the other women don't feel that way. She's really just going through not their experience, but her own experience. And now we see the effects of dealing with men that you shouldn't really be giving yourself to.
Yeah, you just said you're gonna out.
Us street don't need a relationship. I don't need a relationship. Every guy that I have ever slept with, I am a direct person. Just like how she answered,
You know why? You know
saying
why
that
you
she's
don't.
an indirect
Do
person.
you know why you don't need a relationship? Because you have
I don't rely on that
because
guy.
you have become the man you want to have a relationship with.
Yeah, that's not a
You are the
solution.
dude.
That's not a solution.
You're the guy.
It's
not
Why?
You're the
Because you're hooking
masculine.
up randomly with people.
Yeah, okay.
You're taking
No.
advantage of men's feelings the same way that you
No,
don't
because
want them to
before
you.
I sleep with you, I always tell you what. Every guy that I have ever had slept with, I always lay out the facts. Listen, I don't like you. I like you for this type of period, and we
he
can
likes
have
you.
yes and yada yada yada. I will never chase you.
Do you think that's
I would never
conducive
this,
to a
I
healthy
would never do
relationship
that.
in the
Horrible.
future?
I don't need a healthy
That's a terrible way to
relationship.
treat
I'm
people.
communicating.
That's why you
I'm
don't-
It's
literally
clear that you do not need a healthy
communicating to you
relationship.
and telling you what I dislike and what
because
I
you don't
don't
need a
like.
guy.
He
There's
doesn't
no
need to
movement.
find
Okay,
out
listen.
whether he needs to f me or not.
Christ.
I can just tell him you could f me,
Okay,
whatever.
okay, the reason-
And it's crazy to actually, you know, hear a girl speak about herself in this way. And you know it's crazy when it unites men and women together and they all don't disagree. Usually men and women are always, you know, these days in conflict, like disagreeing. You know that this is crazy when both sides, the men and women, are trying to tell this girl, look, this ain't the way to be. You know, I would say this hyper independence has probably come from something in her childhood. That's my guess.
The reason why you're
direct.
attracting these terrible males is because you're presenting yourself as a low value woman
I'm
based
not
on the stuff that
anywhere
you are
near
saying.
terrible males.
Okay,
I'm
okay,
doing
no,
just
okay.
fine.
But the people you're like, oh, I always have to worry whether or not he's cheating on me. The reason why you're getting those people is because you're presenting yourself as a low value woman. Your ideals are all off the walls.
Yeah, and she said there, oh, I'm not getting low value guys, but if you was getting guys that were truly high value, right, then you wouldn't need to have all these worries and they would be treating you with high value. So it's good that this woman is, you know, basically helping her by giving her this information.
Okay, and you're putting it as if like it's a girl power moment. Why do you think
It's
you
not.
feel so? Well, that's the way you're presenting yourself. Okay, and if you're presenting yourself like this,
You
to
did
us,
call yourself a street
Okay,
girl.
if you're presenting yourself
Right,
like
so-
this to
I am a
us, then
street
what do you
girl,
think
but I
they
don't
think of
present
you?
myself. I used to be with guys that used me for money. I was in a 2-year relationship. I wouldn't even count it a relationship. It was a situationship of 2 years. That I was dedicated to,
heard that like
but he was,
What she's
but he was
describing.
dedicated
Nobody-
to somebody
there's no
else,
labels.
and so it was a situation between me and him because he was dedicated to somebody else, and I was dedicated to him. And I've had so many exes that told me that I'm ugly. I have been the ugly best friend, where my best friend has been kicking up every single guy that I thought was cute. And I was sitting on the side and I was jealous. You know why? Because I was ugly. Because I fixed that. You can change your appearance and you can change how you feel.
But you can't change, or you can change, but at least she hasn't changed how she feels about herself. Truly within, she's fixed the outside, but she hasn't truly fixed the self-esteem issues, that she has, because I said before, and I guessed it was something to do with her childhood, because she said every single guy she's dealt with. But now it makes sense why she's saying what she's saying, because it was the man or the men who she was dealing with before who reinforced a lot of these issues, because she trusted a man and he was dedicated to someone else, probably deceptively, So you can see that this is just her. She's hyper independent and hyper, don't need anyone. I'll just, do that stuff myself and whatnot. She's like that because deep down she's hurt. This is a girl crying out for love, help, and all of those things that she's needing.
Your self-confidence, and you wear it, people would like that. You wear it on your shoulder and in your sleeve, like, yeah, I'm that self-confident person. Then what do you say would matter to me?
Your ex-boyfriends were calling you ugly?
They always call me ugly.
Like,
Everybody
while they
says,
were dating you?
Yeah, I have been cheated on. I have been the side. I have been the main. I have been the you've cheated on me with to make somebody else jealous. I've been through it all. But, sleeping with a guy at the end of the day, he doesn't care what you look like. I have been left for a prettier girl.
Which is why I'm not just going to sleep with
uglier
them.
What?
Yeah, and that makes total sense. Don't sleep with the guy who will treat you like that. But because she sees this as her reality, she's going to continue doing it. And it's a cycle that she needs to basically get out of. It makes sense why she has the mindset she does, because of the reality she's been living serves as evidence that that's the way the world is. But it's actually not like that. It's just that she's in that state, so she keeps selecting that. That's what is familiar to her. She knows how to be an expert in that realm, because I tell him it's only this, blah blah blah. She's become good at that, dealing with that type of situation and that type of man. It will be very uncomfortable for her to step out of that and grow, because then she's not going to be that expert that's closed off and guarded in her heart and so on. So a lot of this, people will get offended and they'll call her certain things and so on. But at the end of the day, what you're seeing is a display of pain and hurt, and she really doesn't feel good enough, because if she did, she wouldn't settle for dealing with those situations. And unfortunately, this is 100% gonna affect her in the future. 100%. The quicker she sorts it out, the better. But if she doesn't, this will cause some sort of life issue in some way, fashion or form, whether it be her getting older and she realizes she does want a companion, whether it be her passing down these things to a child that she most likely will have out of a relationship, wedlock, and she'll be just another baby mother and so on. But hopefully she doesn't do that. Hopefully she checks out my book, Healing the Feminine Energy, and she works on some of these things, right? So anyway, that's the end of the video. I want you to tell me what you thought. Comment down below, let Reemus know. I'll see you in the next video. But before I go, I'll let you know about the book I just mentioned, which is Healing the Feminine Energy. It is actually perfect for situations like this, where you have underwent trauma, mistrust, abuse, not being able to trust the men in your life, the masculine and so on. And you heal all of that stuff, so that you don't end up in situations like this, where it's so cold, so lacking love, being in situations that it doesn't allow you to be in your softness, and you don't relate to the empowered part of you, as a woman. So if you want to get that, check that out. It's on Amazon. But until then, see ya.